I bought a lake cabin about 15 years ago. It wasn't fancy when I got it, just a rundown shack on a gorgeous piece of property. But I put in the work. Over the years, I fixed it up, made it a real home, and it became my sanctuary. Fishing in the mornings, bonfires at night, the works. About 2 summers ago, some developers decided to put up a new luxury HOA community right across from my property. First, I didn't care. They can have their cookie-cutter houses, golf carts, and HOA fees. I just wanted my quiet little cabin life. But then came Karen. She's the HOA president, of course. Short blonde bob, big sunglasses, clipboard practically glued to her arm. She comes marching down my driveway one day and says, "Sir, this lakefront property is private HOA land. You can't just squat here. You'll need to leave immediately or I'll be forced to call the authorities." I laughed, thought she was joking. Told her, "Ma'am, I've owned this property for over a decade. You might want to check your maps again." She didn't like that answer. Fast forward a week, and Karen shows up again. This time with 2 HOA board members in tow. They start taking pictures of my cabin, measuring my dock, and telling me my fire pit is not compliant with HOA safety regulations. I told them again, calmly, "This isn't part of your HOA. My land is my land. Please leave." Apparently, that was the wrong thing to say. The very next weekend, I'm grilling some burgers when I see flashing lights. 2 sheriff deputies pull up, saying they got a 911 call about a trespasser refusing to vacate HOA property. I just grinned, because here's what Karen didn't know. Not only do I own my cabin, I also own the land the HOA was built on. Long story short, when the developers bought their plots, they leased the roads and community facilities from me. The HOA literally pays me every year to exist. So I walk out, wave to the deputies. I know them by name. They fish with me sometimes, and hand them my deed and lease agreements. They take one look, start chuckling, and tell Karen she's wasting their time. Karen absolutely lost it, screaming about illegal squatting, threatening lawsuits, the whole 9 yards. The deputies told her flat out, "Ma'am, not only is he allowed to be here, technically, you're standing on his land right now." Her face? Priceless. Since then, every time she drives past my cabin, she looks the other way. The HOA still sends me their lease checks on time, every year. And now, whenever their board wants to add a new playground or community dock, guess who has to sign off? Sometimes the best revenge isn't yelling. It's knowing you own the ground people are standing on.